Welcome to another Empires and Puzzles Books weekly raid tournament sneak peek preview video. Each week on either Friday or Saturday, I will share the details of the upcoming raid tournament that will arrive in our game on Sunday. I will also discuss the details of the team and strategy that I will use for my tournament defense. I will also share the defense team that took first place the last time we had this event. This week, we'll be facing a 5-star rush tournament without any holy heroes. Does this sound familiar? It should. Just 3 weeks ago, we did the same event with 3 stars. You might recall all those Gilra tanks. This is a 5-star event, so all heroes and troops are available except for Holy. If possible, 5-star heroes and 4-star troops would be advised. As this event is a rush attack tournament, that means all mana speeds are set to very fast. This is an ideal time to seriously consider our very slow, and average mana speed heroes, as they will come to life in a huge way. There are currently 53 average mana 5-star heroes, 25 different slow mana, and 3 very slow. That's a total of 81 heroes out of 133 5-stars that exist today. That is a huge amount of heroes, so I'm not going to get into details on all 81 of them. Even dropping the 16 out of the group that are holy and unavailable this week, that still leaves 65 heroes, which is far too great of a number to get into any real detail here. That said, I will do a deep dive on some of the more relevant dark heroes, as that is what we're most likely going to see as tanks and flanks. I'll also talk a bit about the types of heroes that you may want to consider for your defense team and highlight a few specific heroes worth considering. Let's talk about tanks. Without a doubt, the strongest tank for this week is going to be Alfreek. Alfreek is truly a violent hero. Her special even sounds violent when it goes off. She is only tamed by having slow mana, and this week that chain has come off of her. She will be unleashed with intense fury. Worse, we're handicapped by not having holy heroes to give us a shot at even taking her out quickly. Basically, if the game loads and you see an Alfreek tank, no one's going to judge you if you simply hit the flee button. If you decide to go in and fight, please bring plenty of bandages. It is going to be ugly. Seriously, though, it might be worth bringing Zuk if you have him and hoping that he can put his mindless attack on Alfreek before she puts hers on him. We did not see any Alfreek tanks the last time this event was offered because she wasn't available. She will be a game changer this time around. If you've not seen my video of violence from Alfreek in the last Rush tournament, I encourage you to check it out. It is a frightening level of destruction, and it'll be worse this time without holy heroes to temper her. Now that you know who my tank's going to be, we can talk about other dark tank options that will also be problematic for the enemy. In regular raiding, Boss Wolf has one of the highest win rates as a tank. We don't see him very often because he's pretty rare, but if you have him, this is the week for Boss Wolf to shine. His combination of increasing some allies' mana generation while decreasing the mana generation of the enemy is a big advantage normally, but even more so in a rush event. The icing on this cake is that he and the flanks will also be counterattacking for 4 turns. This is another tank that justifiably will make you shudder this week. 2 old standbys for dark tanks are Kunshin and Ursina. The last time we had this event, 2 of the top 5 tanks were Kunshin and 2 of the other 3 were Ursina. Ursina's impact is slightly dampened as there are no holy heroes to reflect, but she is still beastly. Kunshin's healing and defense down to the enemy is also very beneficial. The hero that was tanking on the number 1 team last time was Hel. She is worthy of consideration for tank or flank for this event, as limiting the enemy's mana generation is a very strategic in a rush attack event. If you do not have any of those 4 great options, there are still plenty of terrific darks that might be worthy of considering for your tank or flank. A rush attack will wake up sleepy old Quintus, with or without the costume. The costume's ability to limit attack power of the enemy could be very helpful here. I would also consider Killhair, whose ferocious strike to all plus the fighter revive ability may be deadly hero for this event. Killhair has the strongest hit every enemy strike in the game, so definitely a worthy fighter. And lastly, I'd consider this month's Hero of the Month if you're lucky enough to have grabbed Zulag and have her fully leveled. Her defense and health numbers clearly indicate that she can hold her own as a tank, and her specials that added defense could be very helpful in slowing down the enemy's attack. Her healing over time might be a bit slow for a rush tournament, but still worthy of consideration. Rush events are a great place for support heroes to shine. So if you have a Jeer, Ares, Black Knight, or Mickey, I would strongly consider using them in this event as well. Healers can be a very crucial part of rush attacks. I would say the number one healer for this event will be Albric, and I say that with 100% confidence because Albie was on every single team of the top 5 in the last time we had this event. He is really an incredible 5-star hero. Other healers worth considering for this event are Lady of Lake, Mother North, Hemdall, he'd be incredible for this, Marie-Therese, Tarlac, and Teloria. It might also be worth considering heroes that have counterattack. Alina Costume, and Sif come to mind for this event. Counterattack can be a huge benefit in slowing down an enemy assault. Lastly, considering the slow and average mana heroes that deal big blows to all 5 enemies are worth looking at. Those that have not already been mentioned that are worth considering is Mokar, Skadi, Guardian Kong, Adamus, Santa Claus, and Lady Loki. For the free-to-play and cheap-to-play players that might be relying more on Season 1 5-stars, there are some great heroes that really come alive in rush attacks. Seriously consider these heroes in addition to the other Season 1s that have already been mentioned. Sarnia, Justice, Kagan, Aslar, and Horgol. Now let's talk about the fact that holy heroes are not allowed in this event. That immediately makes it clear that no element will be strong against dark, which means dark heroes seem like a terrific idea, and they are. However, keep in mind that holy and dark are opposite sides of the same coin. If no element is strong against dark, that also means that dark is not strong against any other element. Let's repeat that again. No one's strong against dark, but dark is not strong against anyone. So be careful if you load up on dark heroes. You do a full dark defense, and they will not be strong against anyone attacking them. Let's look at the winning defense team from the last time we had a rush attack no holy tournament. The winning defense team had a team power of 4,511, and the heroes used were Albric, Gravemaker, Hel, Ursina, and Costume de Sarnia. Albie and Gravemaker are no surprise as they are often seen on the winning 5-star tournament teams. The choice of Hel over Ursina for tank is interesting to me. Ursina has more shield while Hel has slightly more health. I would normally consider Ursina for tank over Hel, but they have valued but they may have valued limiting the enemy's mana as a priority, which I can understand. Costume Masarni is also really great for this event because she's normally slow, but she will become a beast as she becomes very fast. I'm going to change my lineup for this event as I have some new heroes maxed since the last event, but I thought I would show you my last defense team for this event first, as I did have a defense all week. It only had a team power of 4251 at the time, but it got the job done. That in team consisted of Adamus, Jabberwock, Kunshin, Ursina, and Santa Claus. There was a family bonus there for Ursina and Adamus being together. Now let's look at the team I'm considering using for this week. Don't worry if you don't have these specific heroes that I'm using. Use this entire video as a guide to build your teams. My left wing will be Albric, then Kunshin, Alfric as tank as I mentioned, Marie-Therese on the next flank, and the last wing will be Queen of Hearts. My thinking on this is that Kunshin will provide defense down for the enemy while Marie-Therese supplies defense up for my team. Albie, Kunshin, and Marie all offer some level of healing, while Queen of Hearts provides taunt and protection with her one minion. My goal is to keep everybody alive and healthy with Alfric doing the big damage to the enemy. Marie-Therese and Albie both have different variation of resurrection, which could also be a benefit to keeping this team alive longer. So this is most likely a team that I'm rolling with unless somebody wants to change my mind. Feel free to post a critique of my team or share your team in the comments below so that we can provide feedback to you. For this week's event, I hope your defenses are sturdy, attacks strong, and tiles fortunate. Thanks for watching.